This podcast is sponsored and brought to you by HealthShare Integrated Solutions.
In early 2020, the world ground to a halt as COVID-19 spread like wildfire across continents. Nigeria, like many nations, faced a dual challenge, managing the pandemic while addressing long-standing deficiencies in its healthcare system. Yet, in the face of this crisis, something remarkable happened. The pandemic became a catalyst for unprecedented technological innovation in Nigeria's healthcare sector. When the first cases of COVID-19 were reported in Lagos, the initial response was chaotic. Hospitals were overwhelmed, testing facilities were scarce, and the supply chain for personal protective equipment, or PPE, was severely disrupted. Yet amid the challenges, Nigerian innovators rose to the occasion. Telemedicine, bridging the gap. One of the first breakthroughs came in the form of telemedicine. Startups like MedConnect and HealthBridge developed platforms allowing patients to consult doctors remotely. These services became a lifeline for those unable or unwilling to visit overcrowded hospitals. For Mrs. Adiola, a teacher in Abuja, telemedicine meant she could seek treatment for her son's fever without risking exposure to the virus. "It felt like having a doctor in my living room," she said. Testing and diagnostics local solutions. As testing demand surged, local biotech firms stepped in to fill the gap. Innocent Labs, a small research facility in Enugu, collaborated with universities to produce affordable and accurate COVID-19 test kits. Unlike imported kits, these were tailored to local conditions and significantly reduced turnaround times. The government soon partnered with these innovators, setting up mobile testing units across the country to reach rural communities. Ventilators and PPE, made in Nigeria. The global shortage of ventilators and PPE prompted Nigerian engineers to take action. A group of young graduates from Ahmadu Bello University designed a low-cost portable ventilator using locally sourced materials. Dubbed Respire, their invention saved countless lives and earned international recognition. Simultaneously, textile companies in Aba pivoted to manufacturing face masks and protective gowns. By mid-2020, Nigeria not only met its domestic PPE needs but also began exporting to neighboring countries. Digital health records, a leap forward. Before the pandemic, many Nigerian hospitals relied on paper-based systems, leading to inefficiencies and lost data. COVID-19 highlighted the urgent need for modernization. In response, the Ministry of Health launched the National Digital Health Initiative. Hospitals began adopting electronic health record systems, streamlining patient care and enabling better data collection for epidemiological studies. Artificial intelligence and data analytics. Tech enthusiasts in Lagos developed AI-powered tools to predict COVID-19 hotspots. These tools analyze data from social media, health records, and movement patterns to provide real-time insights. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control used this information to allocate resources more effectively, ensuring testing and treatment centers were established where they were needed most. Public awareness campaigns. Tech meets communication. Reaching Nigeria's diverse population required innovative communication strategies. Startups created mobile apps and chatbots in multiple languages to disseminate accurate information about COVID-19. Meanwhile, social media influencers partnered with health organizations to debunk myths and encourage vaccinations. The legacy of innovation. By the end of 2021, Nigeria's healthcare landscape had transformed. While challenges remained, the pandemic had unlocked the country's potential for innovation. Hospitals were better equipped, and local manufacturing of medical supplies had gained a foothold. Most importantly, trust in the healthcare system began to rebuild. For Dr. Tunde Oladipo, a frontline worker in Lagos, the changes were personal. Dr. Tunde Oladipo, COVID-19 tested us in unimaginable ways, but it also showed what we're capable of when we come together, he reflected. As the world moved forward, Nigeria's response to the pandemic became a case study in resilience and ingenuity. The crisis had not only tested the nation but also sparked a technological revolution, proving that even in the darkest times, innovation could shine through.